Good Counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Back at it again. We have some breaking news. SmackDown starting January will be moving to 3 hours. Now, this was highly anticipated. Listen, so Raw is moving to Netflix, is moving off cable, I guess cable TV. And yeah, they and USA they losing Raw. They losing NXT, so it's like, yo, come on, man. You had to give us something. So SmackDown will be, I mean, it ain't really no choice now. It will probably be, I guess, the flagship show. I guess Raw is moving to they're moving to Netflix. So to be honest, man, Raw is still probably considered the flagship show. But yeah, this is different, man. I know they're gonna have like a draft or something. That draft is definitely gonna be different. We gotta talk about when is that and just how important that upcoming draft is going to be, because there's like a bunch of rumors going on. There's a bunch of rumors saying that you got like they saying like Roman Reigns he may move to Raw. You got some like this is and that's the thing too, man. They really need to do this the next draft they have, right? This probably one of the most important roster drafts in a long time, man. So they definitely need to do it right. They definitely need to bring a lot of heels over for Cody Rhodes and stuff, because his storyline is definitely lacking in that. SmackDown in general is just a bunch of baby faces on SmackDown. So you definitely need to bring like you need to bring like a solid 3-4 heels over. Like it really needs to be staggering. Like you really need to really bring some hard hitting heels. The heels that they need to bring, I don't really know. Damn, do you bring over Judgment Day to SmackDown? Do you bring over like damn it? I gotta think about this. But SmackDown is moving to 3 hours, man. But I think this is dope. This is definitely something that was definitely anticipated. Listen, I think WWE has a strong enough roster to where they could sustain this, bro. Like 3 hours, I know 3 hours is usually a lot. Like even with me, I still even like Dynamite. Like Dynamite is like 2, so I could just get the videos out kind of quick. So it's like, all right, cool. But I know it's stressful on the content creators with the wrestling stuff, but SmackDown 3, this is something that definitely was anticipated, though. So now, does this mean Raw will... I wonder what this means for Raw. Does Raw stay 3 hours once it moves to Netflix? That's going to be the $1 million question right there. So is WWE going into 2025 with 2 3-hour shows, or are we just going to keep SmackDown with 3 hours? That's very interesting right there, man. I think they could do it, yeah. I really think that they could do 2 3-hour shows. I know it's probably gonna be tough. I know, depending on like I always say, like the roster is so big that they probably could sustain it. But the thing is that it's just like the one thing. This is one thing I do. I have an issue with pro wrestling. It always seems like it's one person in control. Like we need especially like when you have 2 shows and you have a big roster. It's like kind of like how all right, look at something like the football. Like football, you have a head coach, you got an offensive defensive coordinator, and you got a special teams coach. Like I feel like that should be something that wrestling takes over. You should have a person. You should like the head should always be the head. Like, and the head should always be the last word when it comes to booking and things like that. But the head always should. I know they probably do this, but it should be like a team. Like it should be okay. You're in charge of the men's singles. You're in charge of men tag. You're in charge of women's singles. You're in charge of women's tag, and then it's like the PLEs and all that stuff. Like I think they should all just come together and just work together and stuff like that. Or you could get like another person. Okay, you're in charge of the stables and all that stuff. So you gotta come up with the and then we all come together and then we try to just conjure up the best possible card we could put together. I think it should be like that more, man. Like, and of course, the head booker, he should always get the last say. But it definitely should be like a team. Like, yo, they need like a team because I feel like two shows that's 3 hours is probably going to be a lot for just one person. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, to me, I think even with the Tony Khan situation, like, why I feel like why don't they have like a like a like a table, like, you know what I'm saying, like to where it's like, okay, that you're in charge of that. Tell me what you got now. Okay, that's what you got. All right, cool. Let's bounce these ideas off of everybody at this table. Like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't just be one person, and it probably is like that, and just the person got the last word. But for me, you should definitely spread out, because I think wrestling in general could benefit for more ideas and all that stuff, because I think people probably get overshadowed in some of these rooms and stuff like that, because the person with the last word, he just could just overpower you. Oh, nope, nope, nah, we not doing that. We doing this. Why? Because I want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they, yeah, and this shouldn't have. If you got 3 hour shows, it shouldn't be no excuse, man. So all them guys that not making it to TV and doing all that stuff, so we should be able to see them. It should be enough time and space to go around. I don't know how Raw is going to be. I don't even like, you know how streaming on these apps and all that stuff, like you still get commercials here and there with certain like stream when you're streaming and stuff like that. Like when you watch the game on Prime, you still get like a commercial here and there and stuff like that. But it probably won't be as much as when they on TV. So that should help as well with Raw going to Netflix. So like cut down on the commercials and stuff, so you get more time just in ring time. But SmackDown going, yeah, man. I think it should be dope. I think a lot of people should be getting more opportunities for SmackDown. I think the draft, yo, man, that's the number one thing for this year. Get some heels on SmackDown. It's way too many baby faces on SmackDown. I mean, yeah. So get some more heels. We need more competition for Cody Rhodes. He can't just sit around and wait for The Rock. It just can't happen. I'm sorry. He can't sit away. He can't sit around and wait for The Rock. He can't. He has to get out of the shadow of Roman Reigns, like, because I promise you, that's just gonna dilute anything he does. Anything Cody Rhodes do is gonna dilute. It's gonna dilute it, because Roman Reigns is still him. Like, yo, Roman Reigns, it's evident. We see it right now. Him coming back, huge pop. Him, like, yo, it's just amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Roman Reigns is still him. Roman Reigns is still the top person in the WWE right now, but he's just not active. But that's the danger of this stuff, because if he comes back, he's more and more active, that is gonna hurt Cody Rhodes more than the competition, you know. Because people just gonna forget about him, and then people just gonna be like, well, we like Roman Reigns now and he's a good guy now, so let's just give him the belt back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, man. SmackDown has a lot. I'm excited for this. SmackDown definitely has a lot to praise about, and they have a lot to work with now. So shout out to them, man. But hit that like, hit that bell, hit that comments. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me if y'all think SmackDown moving to 3 hours is a good idea. And I'm out.